Why doesn't Vedic astrology talk about Neptune, Uranus and Pluto? I used to wonder that too, so I did some research and here's what I found. In ancient Vedic times, astrology was based on direct observation of the sky. The rishis studied the movements of celestial bodies visible to the naked eye, the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn. Uranus, Neptune and Pluto were discovered way later, only after telescopes were invented. But it's also possible that the rishis did know about these planets and yet chose not to use them because these planets move extremely slowly. Uranus takes about 84 years to orbit the Sun, Neptune takes about 165 years and Pluto takes around 248 years. That means they spend anywhere from 7 to 30 years in a single zodiac sign, so their energy affects entire generations rather than individuals. The use of 28 nakshatras in Vedic astrology further adds more depth to it, making it a standalone, accurate system that stood relevant over thousands of years. But that doesn't mean that these outer planets are irrelevant. Many modern Vedic astrologers have started to include them in analysis, especially for seeing spiritual evolution, psychological depth, and generational karma. Let me break it down how each of these outer planets can be interpreted when you look at them in a Vedic chart. Uranus is like the distant cousin of Rahu and it represents rebellion, sudden change, innovation and higher intelligence. It's the planet that shakes you out of your comfort zone. Uranus energy is like that spiritual jolt that wakes you up, sometimes shocking but always liberating. Now Neptune is the distant cousin of Ketu and it is the planet of illusion, dreams, higher imagination and spiritual sensitivity. It dissolves boundaries between reality and fantasy, between ego and soul. In Vedic interpretation, Neptune shows where you experience confusion or deep spiritual connection. It can either elevate your consciousness or make you lose clarity depending on your awareness. Neptune shows where your soul wants to dissolve boundaries and where you need clarity between illusion and intuition. The last one is Pluto and it represents death, rebirth, power and transformation. It's like a cosmic force that destroys what's weak so something stronger can emerge. It's connected with the deity Yama in Vedic astrology, the god of death and transformation. In your chart, Pluto shows where you'll face your deepest fears and undergo total rebirth. People with strong Pluto aspects often go through dark nights of the soul but come out reborn, stronger and more spiritually evolved. These three planets don't rule any signs or nakshatras in the Vedic system, but they influence how generational energies play out through your personal houses. If you want me to make detailed videos on how these planets' energies play out in all 12 houses on your Vedic chart, comment down below and don't forget to follow me for more such videos.